back. Saturday morning action against the 13U Littleton team. Starting with Drew, Keegan, Alex, and Asher and Jackson. Jackson's got the puck. He's going to take it off. He brings it up to Alex. Alex brings it into the zone. He's got Keegan. If he can reach it right in front of the goal. Oh, stick poke check to the side by the goalie at the last second. So we're battling behind the net. Asher's going to pinch. He brings it back behind. Asher's going to keep going. Good job, Asher. He pinches off his guy. He's going to get back a hold of the puck. We're going to hopefully, Drew's going to take it in. He spins around. Alex checks off his guy, so Jackson's able to get the puck. Jackson's going to take control. He's going to go off the boards up to Keegan and Drew. And we're going to get a dump in, and didn't quite get it in deep enough for a change, but Keegan's going anyway. Cody comes out. He takes a swipe at it, gets it out of the zone. So now we got our full change. Graham's out there on the ice. Maurer's going to chase this back behind the net. And he's got Cam helping him. Cam's going to pick it up. He's going to give it over to Calder, sauce pass style. Through the neutral zone goes Calder. He's got Graham with him. 2-on-2, makes a drag move, gets around one, over to Graham. Great move! Graham lost the handle after he beat the goalie and couldn't quite stick that in, but good job. Cody brings it out of the zone. We're going to reset here. Owen's going to hold on to it. And he dumps it right back in after Cam gets on sides, and we're going to chase. Calder's going to pick this up in the dot. He's going to take it towards the goal, backhands it towards the net, saved by the goalie. I like the start so far this morning. We're coming out. Hopefully we can get a couple goals early, because as this game goes on, they're going to get more and more tired. Dealing with the same number situation we had. I've heard that Andrew might be joining us this afternoon, so that's good. We'll get a little relief that way, but otherwise we're still skating with the same 11 kids. Jamel's going to get it. He's going to go over to Jackson. He's going to bump off the wall. Jackson's going to go ahead and dump this in the corner to Alex. Alex playing into the corner is getting helped by Drew. Drew shovels it up to Jackson. Jackson's going to kind of just dump it back down deep to Alex. And Alex tried to poke it over to Drew, but didn't quite get enough on it. So Littleton's going to take it. They're going to swing it around. Cam or Jamo picks it up on the backside. Gets it down to Keegan. And Littleton's able to bring it out of the zone. So Littleton coming to the zone, they're going to go ahead and take a shot. Gets deflected wide by Jackson. Jackson's going to grab it behind the net here, hopefully. He's going to pick it up. He's got a lot of room to skate. He's got Alex on the flip side. Stretch pass to Alex. Alex has got Keegan with him if he can hit him. It's 3-on-2 basically. Oh, he gets it poked away. Good defensive play by Littleton. Net's off, so they blew the whistle. Net got completely hit off the moorings. We're going to get a change out there. We're going to have Asher and Owen out there for defense with Calder, Cam, and Graham. And Graham's going to pick up the face-off, wings it back to Maurer. Maurer just keeps it in, gets it back to Graham. Graham's going to dipsy-dangle into the slot and kick it back toward the corner. Cam's going to give chase behind the net. It's going to ring around. Owen's going to pinch on this. Owen does a good job, gets it up to Cam. He gets nice try. Cam went to Maurer in front of the net, but got deflected just a little bit, and he wasn't able to get a clean shot off on it. Littleton now bringing the puck up through the neutral zone. Gets poked away by Asher. Cam's going to collect it behind the net, and he's going to get it over to Maurer. Maurer's got Calder. Calder's going to bring that out of the zone. Calder's got a lot of speed. He beats one. Puck got a little far away from him, though. But we're in the zone, nice and clean. Calder got it again. Go over to Graham. Graham gets the goal. There we go. Nice passing. Good work, boys. So that's Cam to Calder to Graham. Nice job. Good finish. Good passing. Good hustle. Just what the boys needed. All right, we got Drew back out there with Alex and Keegan. Jackson and Jamo on the backside. And Littleton works into the defensive zone. They pop it out. Jamo tries to keep it in, but he couldn't quite do it, and we're going to get called for offside. So it's going to come out of the zone here. Drew wins the face-off back to Keegan. Keegan missed it, but Jamo was able to pick it up and shovel it into the zone. He's going to pick it up again, tries to get it over to Jackson, but gets hit off Littleton's blade there. Pass over to Alex. Alex is going to bring this to a neutral ice. He almost got checked, but he avoided that check. Littleton into the D zone now. I think we have ref blew the whistle because Keegan's helmet got looped around a kid's, oh no, the two helmets got stuck together. Both Keegan and the Littleton Hawks player got their ear loops stuck together, and they were like a set of conjoined twins for a moment, so they blew the play dead. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So glad the ref called that, and we don't have a neck injury or something. Face-off won by Drew over to Keegan. Keegan gets it to Alex. Alex is going to go ahead and shovel that into the corner. We're going to give chase there. Keegan behind the net. Alex comes in, checks his guy, and separates him from the puck so Keegan can get a hold of it. He dumps it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to take it, and he couldn't quite get it up. Now he's in the slot there, and he gets it back down to Keegan. And behind the net, Alex gets checked. Drew does a stick lift. He's got the sticks at his, or the puck at his skates there, and they are tied up as well. Sticks go flying, and Littleton's just going to ring this out, but not enough for an icing. Jamo's got it. He's going to turn around. Got a partial change here. Jamo's just going to get it up to Alex. Alex tries to pass it over to Cam, but couldn't get it. Jackson's got it. He's just going to go ahead and cross the red line, dump it down deep, and we're going to get a full rest of our change going here. Cam's giving chase here. Graham's going to come into the zone. Cody comes in, keeps it in. Cam around the side here, tries to hit Graham on the centering pass, but got picked off. Calder tried to get it over to Graham, but just got deflected away. So Littleton comes into the zone. They make a pass in the dots, but Cody shovels that aside, back of the net. He's going to check his guy into the boards, and Littleton wings it around the glass. Graham goes to get to it, gets intercepted by Cam. Cam flings it up, but not out. Cam keeps hitting at it. Now he tries to get it over to Calder, but didn't get a high enough angle on it. Calder is going to pick this up. He's back into the D zone. He's going to go ahead and pass that up for Graham. Sauce pass had a little too much on it, but no icing because it got deflected off of Graham's skate, I believe. So Owen's got it now, and he sends it over for Asher. Asher's going to go ahead and send this over. Oh, almost got picked off, but just enough that Calder was able to get a hold of it. Calder gets it over to Cam. Cam's going to go ahead and dump that in. We're going to get a partial change. Graham's on the chase. Graham's, nice work by Graham. He's going to pick this up. He's going to dipsy dangle. He's in the slot, takes a shot, deflected, but rebound by Drew, and in it goes. Nice job, boys. Goalie actually made a good save, but it deflected just perfectly. So those are the bounces we needed yesterday. But this one worked out in our favor finally, and it kind of trickled into the net there. So we'll take it. We're about up 2-0, 9:31 left in the period. That was Graham to Drew, so Graham's on a 2-point momentum swing at the moment, so good job. Asher picks this up. He shovels it over to Alex. Just kind of playing around the center line. Littleton goes to dump it in, but it hits the back of the referee, and I think ended up then ricocheting into Arvada's bench, so it's going to come out of the zone here. Same five staying out. We've got Jackson and Asher out there with Drew, Keegan, and Alex. Drew wins the face-off, pretty clean, back to Asher. Asher gets it over to Jackson. Jackson's going to bounce it off the boards to himself, and he kind of got stuck in the corner. He's going to get it over to Drew. Drew tried to go up the ice to Keegan, but Keegan was turning right at that right time. No icing. So we're going to chase it in the zone. Alex is able to give just enough pressure that we almost got to that. Jackson keeps it into the zone. He dumps it into the corner off the glass, but it hit the top of the glass and bounced out. So we almost held it in. All right, we got a change going on. Cody and Jamo on the backside. We've got our Cam line out there with Calder and Graham. Cam wins the face-off over to Graham, sends the kid into the boards. That was a pretty hard hit. Cody's tied up with the kid too. They're going to be slow to get up here. Cam knocks it into the corner. Graham's going to give chase here. And Littleton sends it off the boards, but Jamo pinches and just pumps it back towards the goal. Cam's going to go behind the net. He's giving chase to the Littleton player behind the net there. Cam's giving some chase there and go along the boards to the outside. Held in by Graham at the point. Graham does a Uno reverse and tried to get it in deep, but got picked off by Littleton. Littleton's got numbers right now, but nice defensive play by Cody. But they're going to call, I think, a hook on Cody. So Cody's going to get called for the hook. We're going to go on the penalty kill. 8:15 left. Got the Honey Badger coming in with Drew though. Maybe our D can spring the Honey Badger loose for a breakaway or something. We might be able to get a short-handed goal. That would probably really lift these kids' spirits. Alex will take the face-off. Puck won by Littleton, but it pops out of the zone. Littleton's going to have to reset. They're going to take it back into their D zone and head back up through neutral ice. They try to get it in deep, but they miss. Jackson's got it. And he's going to wing it around the boards to himself, and then he's going to hit. Nope, just kidding. I don't know what's going on in the corner. It's like we had the puck, and we lost the puck, and we had the puck, and now we're just fighting corner battle here. It's going to pop out to Drew. Drew's able to just shovel it out of the zone, so they'll have to reset. Littleton fumbled the puck, and then Alex had a chance, but then it jumped over Alex's skate or stick there. Mauer's in the corner. He's able to get it up to Alex. Alex shovels it up to Drew, but it was behind him, so Littleton's going to take it back in. Jackson's there to pick it up, and he's just going to put it over to Alex. We got lots of possession. There goes Alex. He's going to go ahead and bring this into the zone and just shovel it in deep, and we're going to get a forward change. And then we got Asher and JMO out on the defensive pair. Keegan's coming on with Cam. And this one's going to be on net. Hunter's just going to shovel that aside for Asher to get. He tries to get it off the boards, but it takes a funny bounce, and Littleton picks it back up. They shovel it down to the far side. Luckily, the kid wasn't able to get to it on time. Cam's going to give chase into the corner now. And we got two guys behind the net. JMO goes to pinch him off, but just misses on his check. Chipped aside by Cam out to the point. Keegan goes into the boards hard. Well, he's back up now. Watch that far post. Good job, Asher. Asher intercepts the pass. He gets it. Nice effort to get it over to Cam, and Cam's just going to scoop it up, but this will be an icing. So we should get a full change. I guess our D pair is going to stay the same, but we did get a forward change. So we got Calder and Graham coming out. Got 15 seconds left on the penalty kill here. Graham gets a hold of it, and he's just going to send it over to Calder. Calder's going to chase up the ice a little bit. Calder gets his guy to go all the way back behind the net, which is perfect because it kills off the rest of the penalties. So penalty is over. We are back to full strength. Asher's got it. He does a nice pass to Calder. Calder was turning though right as the puck came, and it slipped under his blade there. Calder gives chase in the corner. Here comes Asher. Asher goes for the pinch. He does get it into the dots. It goes and shot on net. Rebound by the goalie, and then his own player fell on his back. So that probably didn't feel very good. But good pressure by the boys. Good penalty kill. We got Jackson and Mauer out on the backside. Cam, Calder, Graham. Cam wins it over to Calder. Calder back to Jackson. Jackson's going to dump it down deep for Cam. Cam's looking for Graham. Come back to Jackson here. Jackson's going to go ahead and make a move around one, and he tries to get to the dot. Calder is able to shovel it down back into the corner. Cam picks it up behind the net. There's nobody in front, though, for Cam to pass it to. So he gets it over to Jackson. Jackson's going to go ahead and take it into the other corner. And then he's going to get it to Cam behind the net. Cam tries to go out in front, but gets chipped away by Littleton. Calder holds it in, though. But then Littleton was able to shovel it out, and they're coming through the neutral zone now. So they dump it into the corner after crossing the red line. Owen's going to get this behind the net, and he backhands it up for Calder, who gets it over to Cam. Cam gets it up to Graham. It's behind Graham, so he's got to slow down a second to let it get to him. He's just going to dump it in deep once he crosses the red line. Cody's back out there with Asher. And then we got Keegan coming in. Cody's going to go ahead and just send it back into the zone. Good hustle by Cody to keep that in. Keegan's out with him now with Alex. Alex into the corner. Alex behind the net. He gets pinched off by Littleton. And they're going to go ahead and break this out. It's not on target. That should be an icing. So we'll come back into the zone. Hopefully we can capitalize on this dot entry. Our face-offs have been pretty good. We're probably winning 4 out of 5 of them. So if we can win this back to a D and get a shot on net, we might be able to get a quick finish here. Keegan gets this back to Asher. Asher sends it towards the net, goes wide, chipped aside by the goalie. Alex picks it up, tried to shovel it back for Cody, but missed. But Cody pinches, goes ahead and sends it back into the far corner. And Keegan's going to chase over there. He gets to it first. It gets hit up into the netting. And now we're just kind of standoff at the blue line here, but still in the zone. We got Keegan and Asher just pounding away, trying to keep it into the zone here. Drew's getting in there trying to shovel it out. It's just popping up and down in the air. Drew finally gets it out, but didn't quite have enough space to do anything with it. So Littleton's able to dump that in deep. Cody's going to collect it behind the net. And he tried to do a cross ice pass to Keegan, but it went off of a shin guard. Keegan now does get it, and he tries to pop it up to Drew, but not quite enough speed on it to get there, and gets hit in back to the zone by Littleton. Alex now behind the net. He gets it over to Asher. Asher's going to dipsy dangle, and he's going to go ahead and take it out. He sends it up the line to Drew. Drew tried to dangle, but got poked away, but at least we're in the offensive zone, and Keegan's chasing it down in the corner. Jackson came in on defense, and Graham came in off of the change too. So we got a couple fresh bodies out there. Littleton picks it up behind the net, almost intercepted by Graham. Now Jackson's going to go ahead and take this. And he's looking, but he's taken on 3 Littleton players. We were getting a change there, so he couldn't quite get it over to Graham there on the backside, but probably got to keep his head up just a little bit and make that decision just a little bit sooner. Jamo's going to go ahead and take this up. He's got lots of speed going because he had lots of free ice. He gets it through the feet of one, tries the centering pass for Graham, gets a poke checked away by the goalie. Good job by the goalie to stop that from getting to Graham, and they're just going to clear it out. Jackson's going to pick it up, go back to Jamo. Jamo's going to go ahead and dump this back into the corner. Jamo again is able to beat his guy to the puck, and he takes a big swing at it. And it gets deflected at about 80 miles an hour up and over the netting. If that was 6 inches to the right, it would have hit the scoreboard and probably cracked it. All right, we're going to get a change here. Cody and Owen out there on defense, and we got Drew coming in with Alex and Keegan. 2 minutes left, and about 2.5 minutes left in the period. Face-off won by Drew, back to Cody. Cody rings it off the boards to try to get it to Keegan, picked up by Drew. Drew does centering pass to Alex. Alex missed it. That was a nice job. Just an inch or two off. I think Alex is playing with a brand new stick. There we go. Shoveled out by Cody. Good job. As I was saying, I think Alex has a brand new stick that's a little bit taller, so he's got to make those little adjustments when we're playing with a longer stick. Might take him a game or two to learn the new length. But he's going to go ahead and pick this up and get it over to Maurer. Maurer's going to go ahead and take that into the corner. He's going to ring it off the backboard to Cody. Gets by Cody, though. Goes to Alex. Alex bumps it ahead for Cody. And kind of through some luck and good bounces, we were able to get it over to Keegan. Keegan tries to go backdoor for Drew, but gets picked up by Littleton. Probably a chance that Keegan probably should have shot that, but I love the unselfish play. I love that they're looking for each other. That should be an icing, so it should come back up the ice. Icing got waved off. So Asher kind of mishandles the rolling puck, but is able to recover, gets it over to Keegan. Keegan kicks it up, but not quite getting it out. Littleton rings it off the boards to Cody. Cody just tries to ring it around, and it hits funny off the sideboard and goes all the way up the ice for an icing. So 1.5 minutes left or so. Let's hopefully settle down just a little bit. Got kind of panicky at the end there, but there's no need to panic. The boys had lots of time and lots of space. All right, Jackson out there, Asher's out there with Jamo, and we got Calder and Cam and Graham. Graham's going to take this up through neutral ice. He gets it over to Cam. Cam past the center line. He's going to dump it into the corner, and Graham's going to give chase behind the net. Graham's going to get there, and he's going to take it up, and he's got a shot. He rings it off the goalie's mask. Sticked away by Littleton. Graham picks it up again, and he's looking. Oh, he had Jamo on the backside. I don't know if Jamo was calling for it, but Jamo does end up picking it up. Just tries to get it out down deep. Graham again. Graham's having a great game. He's hustling real hard. Jamo goes ahead and sends that towards the net. Goes wide, goes into the far corner. Cam gets it. He gets pinched off by Littleton. But he's holding his own against 3 Littleton guys. He's just going to hold on to the puck. 37 seconds left in the period. Graham's going to pick it up. He gets it over to Asher. Asher dumps it back to Cam in the corner. Cam's looking, tries to get it over to Calder. Calder had his stick lifted at the last second, couldn't quite get enough on the shot. Asher picks it up. He tries to go off the boards, but Littleton's there. Graham on the back check. He's able to get to it, backhands it over to Jamo. Jamo tried to get it up to Calder, but it was just kind of one of those things where they were looking the wrong direction there. Jamo gets it again. He tried to bump it over to Calder, but it got intercepted there. Littleton comes into the zone. It's going to be picked off by Asher, and that'll be the end of the period. All right, start of the second period. We're going to be starting with Jackson and Maurer on defense and Drew, Alex, Keegan. Littleton wins the face-off, but they miss it on their defensive pair. Keegan might get to this first. Good chase into the corner by Keegan. Gets headed off by Alex. Littleton's going to come up with it. They shovel it behind the net. They bring it off the boards for their breakout here. They're going to go cross ice. Jackson's going to get to it. He rings it off the boards back up to Alex, but I think it hit off of Alex's skate and then hit the referee. But Drew's going to take it, collect it through center ice. He gets tripped, but no call, because it was, I guess, an incidental trip, which should still count, but I guess the ref didn't want to call that one. But anyway, Littleton's going to bring this out, poked aside by Asher there, sorry. I think I said it was Maurer, but it was Asher. And went in for an offside, so it's going to come out of the zone here. We're going to get a full change. Cody and Asher on defense. Graham, Cam, and Calder. Cam wins it over to Calder, and he lets it go through his skates so that Asher can pick it up. Asher's going to go ring it into the corner. Graham and Cam pick it up in the slot. Cam tries to make a move, but gets checked off. Littleton's going to pick it up now. They're heading behind the net. Shovel it up the boards. Cody pinches, gets through Cody, but Asher picks it up, and he's able to get it back to Cody, and Cody's going to go ahead and bring that back down deep. So Cam into the corner, and Graham's going to get it. Cam's got it now, and he tried a backhanded pass, which was really pretty, but there's nobody there, so it just went right to Littleton. Calder now gets it over to Graham. Graham takes a shot and scores. Nice shot by Graham. That is 3 points for Graham today. 2 goals and an assist. Nice job, Graham. Good pass by Calder. Calder's also got 2 points today, 2 assists. So it's nice to get some forwards, other forwards on the board beside Drew. So good job for those guys working together. Nice job. That line has been very effective this game. They've got all the goals. Drew out here with Alex and Keegan, and then we got Maurer and Jamo on the defensive pairing. So Alex is going to scoop this up and take it through neutral ice. He's kind of all by himself at the moment. He's got a couple guys trailing, makes a good drag move, shot saved by the goalie, rebounds, but Littleton picks out the rebound. Littleton's going to bring this out of the zone. Alex is fighting though, so he was able to get it deflected enough to get back to Maurer. And now we're back in the zone with Drew. Drew's going to take it into the corner here. He's looking for Keegan. He's going to go ahead and take the shot himself, rings it off the goalie's chest, picks up his own rebound. He's going to take it back into the corner. He's still got hold of the puck. Alex gets it back to the point to J-Mo. J-Mo tries to get it over to Keegan, but Littleton picks it off. Littleton's going to come up. They've got numbers now. They got 3-on-2 the other way, but a bad errant pass goes to J-Mo, but he's not able to hold it, and the shot on net for Hunter. Hunter easily just kind of hits it over the net, and we're on the breakout. Great pass, goes to Cam. Cam on the breakaway. Cam makes the move, saved by the goalie. Picked up by Littleton behind the net. And they're going to ring it off the boards. Jackson's going to pick this up. He's going to go ahead and spin, and he's got Cam. He gets it up to Cam at the red line. Cam's going to take that in. He's got Jackson at the point. If he can get it to him, off the boards back to Jackson. Jackson took back and deep to Cam. Jackson's now going to take it. He works his way to the slot, gets it over to Asher. Asher to Drew. Drew back to Asher. Drew dumps it into the corner for Cam. Actually, that's Calder, sorry. Pops out of the zone. Comes across. Jackson's going to collect this. And he gets it up the boards to Graham. Graham's going to get it. Gives it back to Asher. Asher's going to send it over for Jackson. Jackson back to Asher. Asher's got Calder. He's also got Graham. Graham flips it up to himself. He's in the slot. Couldn't quite get by the second guy though, and gobbled up by the goalie. Netting's off again. It's a good pressure by those guys. Good possession. Probably held puck possession there for pretty much the full time they were on the ice. So good teamwork. With 11:20 left in the game here. A full change. You got J-Mo Cody out on defense with the Drew line out there. Keegan knocks it back to J-Mo. J-Mo sends it wide of the net. Cody's going to pinch. He's going to send it back towards the net. Almost got deflected by Drew. And Littleton sends it out. This should be icing if it goes all the way. It does, so we'll come back into the zone. All right, so about 11 minutes left in the period. Arvada up 3-0. Hopefully we can get a nice big goal differential too, because that might help us if it comes down to tiebreakers. Drew knocks it off the boards to Alex. Alex is in Drew into the corner. Drew gets it back to Cody. Cody's going to wing it over for J-Mo. J-Mo's going to load up a shot, cracks it, goes over the net by about 3 inches. Cody sends it back towards the net, deflected up into the netting by the goalie. J-Mo's got one hell of a shot. You can keep that a little bit lower. It's going to be hard to handle. It's a lot of speed on those things. All right, Cody and J-Mo staying out there on defense. Actually, same 5 staying out there. We still got Drew, Keegan, and Alex. Face off won by Drew. Drew couldn't quite get it back to anybody though, and Littleton kind of rings it around the boards into the corner. Drew's going to chase into the corner. He does get there first, and now he's just going to kind of hold it. Alex is in there to help. Littleton is able to scoop that thing out. And they come in through the ice, but there's Cody. Cody's going to knock it up the boards to Keegan. Keegan is able to touch it over back to Cody. Cody loses a blade and goes down. So Littleton into the corner. Alex makes a nice check, shoulder check, and is able to, oh, no, we got a penalty. So I think Alex drew a penalty. So we should go on the power play if we don't score here. Oh, great pass by Keegan. Almost a goal by Drew, but poke checked away by the goalie. Good job by the goalie, but we will go on the power play here. So we got Jackson out there with Maurer as our D pair, and we got the Cam, Graham, Calder line that's been so effective all game. Let's see if they can stick in a power play goal. The power play kind of needs a little bit of work. So putting one in on the power play would help build that confidence a little bit. Maurer's whispering a secret recipe to Cam. Cam gets it over to Calder, who's fighting the corner. They dump it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to dump it back off the boards to Cam. Cam gets it over to Maurer, but it gets picked off by Littleton. Jackson's back there, though. He's going to poke that away, and he's going to get to that, and he's going to take it behind the net, and we're going to reset here. So Jackson's going to go ahead and take it up. He's through neutral ice right now. He gets into the slot. He's going to go ahead and try to go through 5 players, which does not work, surprisingly. And it comes back out of the zone. So Calder's going to grab that, and he gets it over to Jackson. Jackson's got it. He's got Cam on the far post, but couldn't quite get it there. It goes off to Calder. Hits off of Calder's skate and into the zone. Maurer keeps it in, though. Nice shot by Maurer over to Calder. Calder, nice pass to Graham. Graham hits it just wide. Cam picks it up, back to Jackson. Jackson takes it over to Maurer. Maurer's got lots of ice. Take a shot, kid. There it is. Deflected by the goalie. Back to Maurer again. Over to Jackson. Jackson to Maurer. Maurer again has a full lane. We just need to take a shot there. Cam takes a shot, rebounded by Graham. Graham's in front, and Calder sticks it in. There it is. See, those are the dirty goals that Sean wants, where we're crashed in the net. So good movement by those guys. Good job. That was Cam to Graham to Calder. So that line has now got all 4 goals. They're playing great today. And a nice success for the power play unit there to finally get one in. It's been a really long time since our power play has stuck one in, so good to see. Asher out there with JMO as our D pair, and we got the Drew line out there. And playing kind of in central ice, goes back to Hunter. Hunter's just going to hit it over to JMO. JMO gets it over to Keegan. Keegan's going to go ahead and bring this out of the zone. He's got a lot of speed. He's coming up the ice. He's going to dump it in deep after crossing the red line. And Alex is going to go chase into the corner. Alex coming in like a bullet. Drew takes a shot, hits off the goalie's neck. Alex has got it, tries to go back to the point, but Littleton was there to cut it off. Alex gets taken down, does make it out to the point to JMO. JMO's going to take it into the dot. He's going to try to make a centering pass through the crease, but it was just behind Keegan. Littleton out of the zone now. Alex playing defense. JMO is back though, and it's for an icing.
Call that icing?
Yeah, I guess so. I think no one touched it, but it went through like 3 sticks, so. I don't know. I just call it how I see it. Wouldn't even try to get into those refs' brains. All right, Jackson out with Cody, and we got the Cam line out there. Cam wins it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to hold on to it here. He's got a lane. He's going to go ahead and send it towards the net. Almost got deflected by Cam. Cam now back behind the netting. Gets it over to Graham. Graham's got his head up. He's looking. He bumps it back down to Cam. Cam rings around the boards to Calder. Calder can get to this first. Oh, just missed it. He was trying to get it back to Cody there, but got hit off by Littleton. Graham's going to come into the zone. He's going to go ahead and turn. He's got lots of space in front of him, lots of room. He gets it over to Cody. Cody's going to send it up for Calder. Calder's going to go into the corner here. He's got Graham with him. Tries to get it to Graham, hits off a Littleton skate blade. Graham's got it in the corner though. He's got Cody back, but opts to give it to Cam behind the net. Cam centering pass to Calder. Calder almost pulled that off. Had a lot of speed on it though. Still maintained possession. Cody sends it towards the net, deflected by Littleton in front for Calder. Calder takes a shot, and the goalie came out of his crease quite aggressively and was able to gobble that one up. So continued high pressure by Arvada. Good job by those guys. Got Owen out there with Asher and then the Drew line. Drew wins the face-off back, but didn't quite hit it back hard enough to get it to Maurer. Asher's going to pick this up. He rings it up to Keegan. Keegan through neutral ice. We got a 3-on-2. Keegan couldn't quite hold on to it though, but it does get dumped into the corner. Andrew's going to give it a little bit of chase. Asher holds it into the zone, but Littleton comes up with it, and they are going to ice the puck. Probably the most important thing at this point in the game is to also make it out without any new injuries. Getting Andrew back, that will help, but we cannot afford to lose any more kids. So Drew wins the face-off back to JMO. I don't know if Drew's lost a face-off yet. Alex is going to get chased into the corner. He gets pinched off by his guy, takes kind of a hard hit, but gets right back up, swings it back to the point to Jackson. Jackson's going to walk the blue line. They're going to call that it came out of the zone. I don't think it did, but I wasn't right there. Close call. Alex and JMO back. Drew line still out there. Drew again wins it over to Alex. Alex is going to go ahead and dump this into the zone. I guess we got called for offsides again. I'm not really sure. Maybe Drew was in just a step early. So back to the face-off dot we go. Littleton's going to get a change in their D pairing. Back to Jackson. Jackson shovels it up into the corner. And then Alex is going to get chased. Nice job by Alex. He was able to discombobulate a play enough for Drew to pick it up. Drew tries to go around two guys and gets picked off there. So here comes Littleton on the rush. Nice job by Jamo to poke that away. Jamo's got lots of speed. He's got Drew with him. He's got Drew on the back post. Oh, poked by the goalie. Nice try, Jamo, though. Here we go, cam line out there. Cody and Asher on defense. About 6 minutes left in the period. Cam wins it, but Littleton is able to kind of get to it first off the win. Up the zone, it's going to come all the way back. Asher's going to bring it off the boards, but they were at the point. Ooh, Littleton tried to do a spinny move to get it, but they deflected it wide. Now Calder's got it. He's got a whole head of steam with him. He's got Graham with him on the back post. Nice job by Calder. Centering pass and the crease gobbled up by the goalies. This line's flying though. I guess Calder's kind of been suffering a little bit of a quad strain here the last couple of weeks, but it doesn't seem like it's bothering him today. All right, Cam out there. Goes into the corner. Calder's going to go grab that. Kept in at the point by Asher. Asher tries to get it over to Calder. They're kind of just fighting along the boards there. Lots of sticks everywhere. Asher does a reverse check. Asher is probably one of the best on the team at just kind of using his body on those things. Asher pulls up and he's got it in the corner. Makes a move, trying to get it over to Graham. Now Asher's behind the net. He's going to get it back to the point to Cody. Cody's going to couldn't quite keep it out of the zone or into the zone and wings up, but Calder's going to dump it back in. And Littleton's going to bring it back out. And Littleton now goes into the corner. Asher's going to give chase down there behind the netting now. Asher pinches off his guy, but Littleton does come up with it. They try to make it out to the point. Gets a nice job by Calder to kind of intercept the pass and cause Littleton to have to go back into their own zone. Graham chasing behind the net, giving his guy all sorts of problems. Cody's able to pinch off his guy. They would not want to be Littleton right now. They are outsized at the moment, taking quite a beating. Littleton tries to bring it out, but kept in by Cody, but it goes right back to their guy, and they are able to bring it out. Got Maurer now out playing defense, and he's going to collect this in the corner. He's going to bring it behind the net. If he can hit Drew is open for just a short window, but Maurer's going to go ahead and he's going to fly this up into the corner. He makes a nice dump to Alex, but unfortunately that's a trip. No call again. I know it was incidental, the kid falling down, but if you still trip somebody, it is still a trip. If you take someone out of the play like that, even if it's incidental, it should still be called. Anyway, Alex recovers. He gets it over to Jackson. Jackson's going to take a crack. Glove save by the goalie. I think Alex is looking at the ref, kind of like, hey man, my legs got taken out from under me. The ref is kind of smiling at him. I think unless it's a flagrant foul, the refs have pretty much swallowed their whistles today. All right, Drew line out there. Drew wins it back to Alex. Alex shovels it back to Jackson, but there was a Littleton player right there. So Jamo's going to have to go collect this in the D zone. He gets to it first and tries to get it up, but couldn't get it. Jackson's going to intercept. He's going to bring it up now. He can backhand it. Oh, he almost pulled that off to Keegan, but picked off by Littleton and sent back in. Jackson's going to go ahead and chase this. He pinches off his guy so that Drew can collect, and we're going to reset here. Up to Keegan. Keegan back over to Drew. But that was a dangerous pass. We got to watch those. A better team probably is going to intercept those. Probably just got to hold on to that there. Littleton's coming back up the ice now. Alex goes for the open ice hit, gets reverse hit, but does break up the play. Alex is taking a beating, but I don't think Alex really cares. I think he, in a masochistic way, kind of enjoys it. Drew picks it up and takes the shot, gobbled up by the goalie. Nice job by Alex. That kid's tough. All right, Cam line out there. What's he saying?
He's got a picture of beer.
Someone's having a good time over there. A pitcher of beer. Asher takes a crack, deflected by Keegan though, or Cam, sorry, and goes up into the netting. Or Graham now into the slot. He dipsy dangles, gets it over to Calder, who tries to get it back to Cody. Cody couldn't quite hold it in. Cody is able to get enough on it to send it back down to Graham. Graham's going to bump it into the corner. Cam's going to go get it behind the goal. Cam gets knocked back to Cody. Cody's going to wing it, gobbled up by the goalie. Cam took a hard hit there behind the goal, but was able to get the puck off his stick to maintain possession. Good job by Cam. Took a hit for his troubles though. All right, defensive pairing staying the same. Same five actually staying out there. Cam line staying out there with Asher and Cody. About 2:40 left in the game. Cam wins it back to Graham. Graham to Cody. Cody's able to keep that into the zone. Shovels back down to Cam. Cam goes for a centering pass. Kind of loses the handle at the last second. Whiffs. Behind the net now. Littleton's going to take a hold of it. They're going to go and bounce it off the boards. Actually, they missed the boards and just hit Melky in the helmet on the bench. So, should come into the zone. We'll see where the ref puts it. All right, JMO out there with Maurer. And we got Drew, Keegan, and Alex. Face-off won, but not enough stink to get it back to Maurer. So Littleton's going to come up, gets poked away by JMO. They're into the zone now, 2-on-1. They do get the pass across, but he's not able to. Littleton wasn't able to capitalize on it. Back into the neutral zone now. D-to-D pass by Littleton, and hits off of Drew's stick, but does bounce out of the zone. So Drew's able to get this at central ice, and he's going to go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Gets it over to Maurer. Maurer's going to get it over to Keegan. Alex now, we're just kind of playing in the center circle. Alex has got it. He's going to go ahead and bring this into the zone. He's got a shot. Oh, he got tripped up a little bit, just enough to lose his footing. And into the corner he goes. So he does come back up with it. Tries to do a centering pass to Drew, but it gets sticked away by Littleton. Alex again has it. He's going to dump it down deep. Hopefully get a little bit of a breather while Keegan grabs this. Keegan rings it off the boards to JMO. JMO's going to send it on net, gloved away by the goalie. Littleton gets a hold of it, and they're going to come out of the zone. 2-on-2 comes the other way, deflected by Jackson on the shot. It's going to go wide. And behind the net, Jackson's going to pick this up. He's got Cam with him, but he opts to do a Uno reverse. And another Uno reverse. He's got to find somebody. There we go. Gets it up to Alex. Alex takes a hard hit. But is able to get it over to JMO just before getting smacked. JMO's in with Cam, tries to do a centering pass to Cam. Ricochet in front, puck is loose. Dog pile in front of the net. Cam got hammered. Goalie got laid on a bunch of times. Puck actually was loose. Cam's not happy about the pushing and shoving. It was fair game. So that puck was not covered. It was loose on the goalie's pads. So Jackson out there with Asher now in the D pair. Cam line staying out. About a minute left in the period. Goalie has to recollect all of his stuff. Some of his buckles came loose. But here we go, ready to go. Face-off staying in the dot. Gets won by Calder. Calder's going to send it back into the corner. Cam grabs it. He sends it to Graham. Graham knocks it back to Asher. Asher sends it towards the net, but gets deflected by Littleton. Calder gets it. But hits the side by Littleton. Jackson's going to collect it now, and he's just going to shovel it up the boards. Just pinching his guy off. He's going to get it back to Asher. Asher's going to bump it up. He does get it out of the zone. That's offsides. Good job. Sometimes just a little shovel's all you need. So we're going to just stick out with the same 5, I think, just to kill the rest of the period. Hunter hasn't seen a shot in a little while. Sometimes I don't like it when the goalie gets super cold because kind of hard to stay warm back there and pay attention. Bring it back to the center dot, goes through Jackson's legs. So Jackson's going to pick this up, and he loses his footing there in the corner. Pops up over the goal. Jackson's still tied up with his guy. Asher's got it though. He's going to bring it out. We got 4 on 2. We got numbers. Asher's bringing it into the zone. It's chipped away by Littleton, but Asher gets it again, gets it over to Cam, and that will be the end of the period. See if we can get it. All right, puck dropped here. Cody in on defense. He's going to shovel it up into the zone. Drew's going to give chase. Off the boards it goes and out. Mauer's going to go pick it up in the D zone, and he's going to take this behind the net. He's got Alex. Off the zone to Alex, but it was in the air. Alex tried to kick it down. A shot on net. Hunter gobbles that up. No rebound there. Good job by Hunter. Hunter's probably dying for a couple shots. So he probably had fun with that one. Anyway, Drew line's staying out there. Cody and Mauer. Mauer's going to
be up here. Nervous?
Huh? No, I'm commentating. Sorry. Littleton shot deflected up over the netting. Cody's going to give chase behind the goal there. Mauer's going to grab this. He's going to ring it off the boards to Alex. Alex tried to bobble it up, and it gets hit by Littleton into our bench. We're going to get a change. Looks like J-Mo and Asher coming out. And the cam line. All right, Cam gets it back to Asher. He's going to go ahead and spin around and tries to get it out of the zone, but it gets picked up by Littleton. So now Jamo's going to bring it behind the net. And he goes across the ice. You got to be careful with those center ice passes. I'm not a fan of them. But anyway, bumped ahead. We do get it. Calder's got it from Graham, and it's going to get bumped into the corner. Calder gets chased. He gets slammed into the corner. No call there. Jamo's got it. He's going to ring it towards the net. Goes just shy, and then Kid goes ahead and tries to take Graham down when the puck wasn't anywhere near. So I think the Kid's going to get called for either a cross check or a rough, and we're going to go in the power play. So Asher Jamo out there with the cam line still. One back to Jamo. Or sorry, to Asher. Asher off the boards to Graham. Graham goes behind the net. Calder goes to give chase. Got a little bit tripped up, I think, on the back of the Littleton player. Littleton's going to bring it out. They're going to bring it up the ice. And they center it, but gets deflected by Jamo. Picked up by Asher. Gets it back over to Jamo. Jamo's coming up the ice. He got a bunch of forwards with him. Goes over to Cam. So Cam in with Calder and Graham. He goes out to Calder. Calder does a chippy-do into the slot there. Weren't able to get a hold of it. Littleton back out with it. And they're just going to dump it into the corner. They're going to get a change. Asher's going to pick this up. The whole group's staying out there still. Asher's going to go ahead and bring this up. He goes over to Cam. You need to move forward, guys. Tried to do a stretch pass, but just hit Littleton. Jackson's out on the ice now. He's going to reverse it. He's going to bring it up the ice, and he gets it over to Keegan. Keegan knocks it between the legs of Littleton, and he's off now. Hopefully we can get set up. Keegan at the dot takes a shot, goes up and over. Alex tried to hold it in, but couldn't. Mauer's going to grab that, but gets chipped away. And Littleton's just going to kind of innocently put it toward the net, and Hunter's going to cover it up. I don't think it's supposed to be a run clock. They're getting yelled at. So keep running the clock. And I don't know if the clock's supposed to keep running now, but it is running. Alex has got it. Penalty's about over though, because it killed about 30 seconds waiting for the puck to get dropped. Alex is going to bring that into the zone. Alex makes a move. Couldn't get by the last guy and pinched off by Littleton. Littleton shovels it out of the zone. Got Mauer back on defense with Jackson. Going to get knocked into the corner. Jackson's going to go get it. He's just going to hold off his guy till he can get some help from the center. They're able to get it over to Keegan now. Keegan's going to go ahead and ring this around. He's got Alex. Goes over to Alex. Alex tried to pass it, I think, to Jackson, but they were kind of ships passing in the night, so it didn't work out. Keegan's got it now. He's going to bring it up. He's crossed the center line. Offsides. I think Alex might have had a step. 9:50 left. Looks like we are going with a run clock for the rest of the game. So maybe a full or 4-goal differential in the third period causes a run clock, I guess. It also says we're still in period 2. What do I know? All right, Cam wins the face-off into the corner. Now he's going to give chase. Off the boards. Cody is able to keep it in, but it kind of ricochets funny and goes out to Littleton. Littleton's got it now. Jamo picks it up, and he gets it out of the zone. Littleton D-to-D pass. You can tell the energy has definitely gone down. I think starting to get a little tired here. Cody gets it up to Cam. Cam's going to go ahead and just shovel this into the zone. Calder's going to get chase into the corner. Held in by Cam. Cam to Graham. Gets picked off by Littleton. Jamo's missed it, but he's able to recover and sends it up the boards back into the corner. It's going to get called for an icing now. All right, Asher and Mauer out as the D pair with Drew line. Alex is going to center this one. Face-off won by Alex up to Keegan, but kind of pings around and makes its way to Hunter. Hunter just kicks it aside. Mauer's going to go grab this in the corner. Mauer shovels it up to Drew. Drew gets it over to Alex. Alex is going to go ahead and stream up the ice here. Oh, Keegan lost the handle there. Littleton's going to bring it back out. Shot gets glove saved by Hunter. About 7:50 left in the game. So this run clock actually does us a favor. It's less time that we're on the ice that we can recuperate. We've got a quick turnaround. Game got moved up to 3:35, so longer time for the boys to rest and less wear and tear on the bodies, because this afternoon's game is going to be much more difficult. Hunter wings it off the glass. Jackson's just going to pinch off his guy and get some help from his centerman there. But Littleton gets to it first. They wing into the corner. Jamel's got it. Brings it around the boards. Calder tries to shovel it up. Between the two of them, they get it out. And then Jamo gets it up to Calder. Calder gets it over to Cam. Cam holds it into the zone, dumps it into the far corner. Nice play by Cam. Get it over to Graham. Graham gets it back to Calder, I believe, and tried to do a centering pass, but picked off by Littleton. Jackson's got it now. He gets it over to JMO. JMO gets it up to Graham, but goes in between his skates there. Calder bumps it into the zone. It's going to go back into the D zone where Littleton's just going to kind of bring it out, but Graham pokes it away. Now Littleton is able to get to center ice here. JMO hits it up to Graham. Graham gets it to JMO. JMO's on a breakaway. Nice save by the goalie. Glove save by the goalie. Nice job by Graham. So there's about 6 minutes left, and we're going to get a full change. Asher Cody out there with the Drew line. Back to Keegan, back to Asher. Asher tried to get it down to Drew, but didn't quite get enough on it. Asher keeps it in at the point now. Now it comes out of the zone. Backhanded over to Alex. Alex is going to go ahead and get some speed and bring it up. Alex makes a move toward the center of the ice, gets taken down. Bad clear by Littleton, keeps it in the slot. Littleton now is able to pick it up and bring it out. Cody pokes it away, gets it over to Keegan. Keegan bounces it off the backboard to Cody. Cody's going to get it up to Alex, who's just kind of cherry picking there at the blue line. He's going to take it in, tries to get it over to Drew, but it gets kicked away by the goalie. Drew comes back out with it. He's at the dots now. Tried to get it over to Alex, but they stick lifted Alex, so he wasn't able to get his stick down. Now Cody's battling away, trying to keep it into the zone. Asher's going to grab it. He's going to ring it back off the boards into the corner for Alex. Alex chips it back for Drew. Drew spins it back around, but gets picked off by Littleton. Littleton to come back out off the boards to themselves. Asher's able to hold him off just enough to get him behind the net. And they're going to ring it back around. Keegan's got it now. He goes back around the net off the boards to Cam, and Cam's going to go ahead and tries to shovel it out. Kicked down by Littleton, and Cam picks it up again. Sends it for Alex, but instead of Alex getting it, they decide it's time to, we're going to make a change there, which is probably smart. So we do get a partial forward change there. A couple fresh bodies out there. Littleton brings it back. Centering pass hits off the side of the net. Cam's going to chase this into the corner. He pinches it off his guy so that Graham can hit it to himself. Graham gets it over to Calder. Calder's got one to beat, tries the drag move, does successfully get around him, but Littleton player was able to get good defensive position and keep Calder from getting back to it. About 4 minutes left here. Jackson and Maurer out there on defense with the Cam line. Face-off stays in the dot. Goalie's gonna makes its way to the goalie, and he's just gonna cover it up. Littleton wins the face-off into the corner. They're gonna bring it up. By Hunter. Jackson gloves it down and gets it over to Maurer. Maurer off the boards up to Calder. It's out through central ice here, and Littleton's going to bring it back into their D zone. And Littleton back the other way. They're going to cross ice pass to their guy. Jackson gives chase. They're going to dump it in towards Hunter pretty harmlessly, and Maurer's just going to pick this up into the corner. Maurer battling away into the corner, gets it up to Graham. Gets it over to Cam. Cam gets tripped. No call again. More of a hook, I guess, but no call again. Littleton's getting away with a lot. Graham's got it. He wings it off the boards, just totally lateral. Jackson's going to get it. He's going to go behind the net, gets it up to Cam. Cam's going to go ahead and take his time for Drew to get up the ice and tries to shovel it to him. Makes his way to Graham. Graham gets it over to Drew. Drew's going to enter the zone. And we're going to get a little defensive change here. We've got about 2 minutes left. JMO comes out onto the ice. Keegan picks this up. He's going to twirl around and bring it up the other side. Zone entry on the other side into the corner. He's got Drew if he can get to him. Drew pops it in. play. So Drew's on the board today. Nice assist by Keegan. So we will go up 5-0 with about a minute 45 left in the game. Like I said, now the most important thing is just to keep everyone healthy and nobody get hurt. So Drew's going to win the face-off to himself, gets it over to Keegan. Keegan brings it into the zone. Drew gets tripped up but no call. Alex comes in to make a hit, misses, and slides down on his butt. But here we go. Littleton's going to send that out. Not enough for icing, so Jamo's going to have to go chase this back. Jamo's got it up the boards to Keegan. Keegan tries to chip it over, but Littleton gets there in time. Centering pass by Littleton. It's in the slot now. Just lots of sticks and feet everywhere. Keegan comes up with it. Brings it out to Alex. Alex over to Drew. Drew holds it into the zone. He's just going to dump it into the corner. Alex grabs it. He gets smacked, and they're going to call a rough. Which is good. They need to start calling some stuff because they're doing late hits, and Alex has gotten hit all game, and most of them have been clean, but that one was unnecessary. So we're going to go into power play here with all of 30 seconds left. We can just slowly make our way to the face-off dot. This might even be over before penalty really even starts. Got Jamo and Asher on defense, and we got the cam line out there. Face-off one back to Jamo, but too hard for him to get to, so he's going to have to backtrack to get it. D-to-D pass over to Asher. Asher's going to grab this. He's going to go ahead and bring this up the boards here. He gets by one. He's going to enter the zone. Gets by two. Knocks it back to Graham. Graham's going to circle around. He's got Jamo. Jamo's got a nice open lane. Takes a shot just a couple inches wide, and that'll do it, folks. All right, 5-0. We'll see you back here in about